Welcome back to the Morning Blend. Prom night. It is a joyful time in the life of a teenager, but it can be a night filled with worry for parents. So today, steps you can take to make sure your teen is safe from dusk until dawn on one of the most important evenings of his or her life. Anne Scallon is the publisher and editor of Before the Wheel. It's a resource for parents and teenage drivers for safe traveling. I love it. Great to see you.
Great to see you.
And that's the thing, you know, you always help me remember that. So prom, it's just, for me, it's just like stress. But you have such a good approach to things like this, because you're like, remember that it's a fun night for your kid, and that it's when memories are being made. So it's
right,
be
exactly.
safe, but don't lose sight of the joy part of it.
Right, and if you're involved, if you're going to the photos, if you're bringing an hors d'oeuvre or something, that just ties it in more and gives you a little bit more peace also that you're more involved.
Yeah, I love that. All right, let's talk about the three most important areas to discuss with your teen driver. Those three areas are alcohol, texting, and going in pairs in the vehicle. Specifically related to alcohol, what do you want to say?
Zero.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alcohol for a teen, even small amounts, greatly impairs them. And there's been a lot of studies done, and it's absolute sobriety. They cannot have any alcohol.
By law.
Right.
Right?
Exactly.
So it's like,
exactly.
It's not a drop. All drivers under the age of 21, it's not a drop. There's no legal limit for them.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. And parents who think, oh, well, you know, let's just let the teens have a glass of wine or something at my place. No, that's not a good idea.
Yeah, I know we've talked about that before on this show. You think it is, you take the keys, maybe whatever. It's just not a good idea. Distractions while driving. You say just say no to those things. You say
right.
yes to no distractions.
Right, and you know, unfortunately, I remember about 3 or 5 years ago, there was a big story. It wasn't in Wisconsin. I think it was like Minnesota, a nearby state, where teens got in the car with a teen they knew texted all the time while driving. And it turned into a very bad accident. And, you know, the parents and everyone were very upset because it was kind of a known factor. So if your teen knows that another person has these tendencies, you need to stay away from that situation and make other arrangements.
Absolutely. We always say there's safety in numbers. I think especially swimming. Is the same true with driving?
Absolutely not. So in driving with your teen, obviously they're not going to go to the dance by themselves.
Right.
So there's going to be at least one other team. If you can keep them to pairs, that's definitely the best. I wouldn't get over 3. And also remind your teen, your teen has always told you how they want to be independent, they want to make decisions. When they stay with their own car and they don't get in these mixed groups, they have more authority to make their decisions as to when they come and go.
Yeah. Now, those are all related to driving. If your teenager is a passenger, one of the most important things you can do is go through solutions. So this is the what if this happens,
right,
and kind of walk them through it so that if it does happen, they know exactly what to do. So that's advanced planning. That's, you know, making sure they know what's going on, because things can change so quickly.
Right, exactly. So let's say you are in a driving situation where you've been with 1 or 2 teens that you know, and it's always been fine, and then the adrenaline rush with prom and the excitement and hopefully the spring weather.
Yeah.
And
loud music.
And the loud music. And things start to change quickly. So the best thing you can tell your teen to do is stop the action. Just say you need to get a drink, you need to go to a coffee shop or a fast food restaurant, and kind of stop that momentum where things are starting to get out of control.
It's hard for kids to do, I think.
It is, but
really
they don't
hard.
have to sound like, they don't have to make it like, oh, I'm telling you to stop what you're doing. Just say, I need to stop. Can we stop over here quickly? And then when everyone's calmed down, it changes things quite a bit.
And maybe you can address it at that point too.
Right,
if it's,
exactly.
But I think in all situations when you're talking about this, parent involvement is good. So the taking the pictures with kids, bringing an appetizer, whatever it is, those ways of staying involved and connected really help in terms of the safety aspect of a night like this.
Definitely.
That's really good information. So here we want to share this website with you. It's beforethewheel.com. That's where people can find your newsletter, right? And
newsletters, videos, all types of information.
It's wonderful. Anne, thank you so much. We appreciate it.